Hello, good afternoon, welcome and vanakkam and namaskara. This is Nagarjun Dwarkanath and you're watching SoSouth, another episode of Southern News where we capture all the flavor of the news that matters to you from the 6 states here. And joining me today are Sagai Raj, Pramod Madhav, Anaga Keshav, Apurva Jayachandran and Shibi Mole. And let's listen into what my team of colleagues have got you in store for the next 30 minutes.
From the state of Tamil Nadu, the Prime Minister visiting Coimbatore, a DMK Neta's extremely distasteful comment, and Tamilisai Soundarajan questioning why the Chief Minister did not go to welcome the Prime Minister. More update on all these stories.
I'm Apurva Jayachandran bringing you the latest from the state of Andhra Pradesh. Prime Minister Modi is in Puttaparthi today, partaking in the centenary celebrations of Puttaparthi Sri Sathya Sai Baba. He will be not only visiting the Mahasamadhi but will also be addressing the gathering later on. In other important news, the operation for neutralizing Naxals and across the state of Andhra Pradesh continues on as special police forces have been continuously conducting raids in across various locations. So far, Naxals such as Hidma and Tek Shankar have been neutralized among several others. Catch all the more details coming up.
The top stories from Karnataka today are a senior Congress MLA Gopalakrishna has threatened the party that party have to face repercussion and if a 7-time MLA like him is not given a cabinet berth.
Amid major rush report to the Sabarimala temple, the Travancore Devasam Board has brought in certain guidelines to bring the crowd under control. Spot booking have been limited and also the devotees have been advised to use queue complexes set up at the temple. In other news, a case has been registered after complaint was received that a 16-year-old boy was encouraged to join the IS by his mother's friend. We'll look in detail into both these stories in the coming segment.
And let's kickstart the bulletin with the news from Tamil Nadu, and Pramod Madhav will take it over from here.
Thank you, Nagarjuna. It is a very busy day in the state of Tamil Nadu as the Prime Minister is visiting Coimbatore to attend a very important event about South Indian organic farming and such. But at the same time, issues have also cropped up. On one end, the Chief Minister has targeted the Prime Minister over metro rejection. Tamil Nadu government says that the metro projects for Coimbatore and Madurai has been rejected, citing footfall or the number of people as a reason, claiming that as per 2017 metro project, the way it has to be given, the number of people in a city must be 20 lakh, and as per 2011 census in Coimbatore and Madurai, it is only between 16 and 18 lakhs. However, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin also questioned that how come at the same time metro project was allowed in Agra, Bhopal and Patna, where the actual footfall is below 20 lakhs. At the same time, there is an extremely distressing and a kind of like a very bad comment made by a DMK Neta that has also gone viral, where BJP is now demanding action. That is a comment by one of the DMK district secretaries from Tenkasi called Jayabalan, who on the stage with senior DMK Netas stated that if we do not finish off Modi, Tamil Nadu will not have good time. In Tamil, he said that Modi Tithiketta Vittal, Tamil Nadu Nandu Nadakadu. So that is extremely distasteful, and now BJP is demanding action and arrest of that particular Neta. Here's a detailed report.
உங்கள் வாக்குகளை பறிப்பதற்கு துடிக்கிறான் மோடி. அவன் ஒரு இன்னொரு நரகாசுரன். அவனை தீர்த்து கட்டினால்தான் தமிழ்நாடு நன்றாக இருக்கும். ஆகவே ஒன்று சேருவோம், வெற்றி காட்டுவோம் என்று கூறி தந்த வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி வழங்க வந்த உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் மீண்டும் ஒருமுறை நன்றி கூறி
ஃபுட்பால் ஒரு காரணமாக இருக்கக்கூடாது. அது இன்னொன்று கொண்டு வந்தா இன்னும் அதை வச்சுட்டு ஃபுட்பால் அதிகமாக வரும். அதனால் அது அப்படி எதாவது இருந்ததுன்னா நிச்சயம் நாங்களும் அழுத்தம் கொடுக்கணும், எல்லா கட்சியும் அழுத்தம் கொடுக்கணும், அவசியமாக வரணும்.
So as per protocol, it's the Chief Minister who should be receiving the Prime Minister. But in Tamil Nadu, time and again, we've been seeing that Chief Minister Stalin has skipped welcoming Prime Minister Modi. Instead, he has delegated ministers, cabinet ministers to welcome Prime Minister. How do you see this, sir?
That is Dravida model, not respecting the protocols, not respecting the Prime Minister not respecting the constitutional authorities. That is what the Dravida model always does. This is not, surprising, but this is the lowest level of politics what Mr. Stalin has been doing. When Prime Minister came to Rameswaram also, he did not go. So it is very clear that, for votes, these people will do anything. That is what is happening. This is highly condemnable.
My colleague Anaga Keshav is live with us, and Anaga, it looks like the Paul bugles have also already been sounded, and it's been also said that there is a possibility for EPS to meet the Prime Minister when he is in Coimbatore. At the same time, we also see these kind of we can call it definitely unnecessary issues that is also cropped up. A DMK Neta speaking in such manner. How has this all reflected on the ground?
Well, in fact, we also had a word with the allies of DMK. We spoke to VCK Chief Tirumavalavan, and he also condemned what the DMK Neta has to say. In fact, this particular Neta actually holds a position in the DMK party, and it's a very shocking statement that has come from this particular Neta called Jai Balan, who is the South District Secretary in DMK. He says that Tamil Nadu will prosper only if we finish off Prime Minister Modi. And he has also equated Prime Minister to Naragasur, which translates to a demon king. Utterly uncouth statements that has come in from this DMK Neta, but very shockingly, the DMK or the Tamil Nadu government has not taken any action against this particular person. No complaint filed, and he's not also been ousted from his party, really raising a lot of questions about the way in which the Prime Minister of a country gets treated by opposition leaders here in this country.
Thank you, Anaga Keshav. And now we have a breaking news that is from Andhra Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Andhra Pradesh in a location called as Puttaparthi, a place where a saint was born, and there in participating in a celebration, he was accompanied by Sachin Tendulkar and Aishwarya Rai, and Aishwarya Rai has heaped praises over the Prime Minister, claiming that she is waiting to hear his wise words. A very important development. Aishwarya Rai and Sachin Tendulkar were present along with the Prime Minister for the celebration of Puttaparthi Sai Baba centenary, and there Aishwarya Rai has said these words, and my colleague Apurva Jayachandran will give you more updates. Apurva, what happened over there? What has Aishwarya said?
Well, Pramod, in fact, it was an auspicious day here in Puttaparthi. What we are getting to learn is that on the dais that was shared by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu were also dignitaries from various fields, including cricketer Sachin Tendulkar as well as Miss World, Aishwarya Rai as well. And what we are getting to learn is that it had been quite an interesting conversation that had gone on between Aishwarya Rai, the Prime Minister Modi, as well as with Sachin Tendulkar as well. In fact, they had all come together for the centenary celebrations of Puttaparthi Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and it was in fact at this event where the Prime Minister had arrived here for the centenary celebrations as well. The Prime Minister has finished his visit at Puttaparthi, and now he will be leaving shortly to Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu.
Thank you, Apurva. And here's what Aishwarya said. Very important development, her words. Here's what Aishwarya Rai said.
I extend a heartfelt thank you to you, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, for being with us here today and for honoring this special occasion. I'm looking forward to listening to your wise words, impactful and inspiring as always, to enthrall us this morning. Your presence here adds sanctity and inspiration to this centenary celebration and reminds us of Swami's message that true leadership is service, and service to man is service to God.
Well, the Prime Minister was earlier at Andhra Pradesh in a very important place called Puttaparthi, an auspicious area and the place where Puttaparthi Sai Baba was born. He was there. He took part in the celebrations at the part, and he also took the blessings from there. Very important developments from the southern part actually. As one, the Prime Minister was in Andhra Pradesh and he's on his way to Coimbatore. But here the Prime Minister was sharing stage along with him were Aishwarya Rai and Sachin Tendulkar. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu and Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan was also over there. PM Modi released a commemorative coin and a set of stamps honoring the life, teachings and enduring legacy of Sri Sathya Sai Baba. He also addressed a gathering during the program, and earlier we also saw how Aishwarya Rai praised the Prime Minister.
बाबा की समाधि पर श्रद्धा अर्पित करने का अवसर मिला। उनके चरणों में नमन करना, उनका आशीर्वाद प्राप्त करना, ये अनुभव हमेशा हृदय को भावनाओं से भर देता है। साथियों, श्री सत्य साई बाबा का यह जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष हमारी पीढ़ी के लिए सिर्फ एक उत्सव नहीं, यह एक दिव्य वरदान है। आज भले ही वे हमारे बीच दैहिक स्वरूप में नहीं है, लेकिन उनकी शिक्षा, उनका प्रेम, उनकी सेवा भावना आज भी करोड़ों लोगों का मार्गदर्शन कर रही है। श्री सत्य साई बाबा का जीवन वसुधैव कुटुंबकम का जीवंत स्वरूप था। इसलिए उनका ये बर्थ सेंटेनरी वर्ष हमारे लिए यूनिवर्सल लव, पीस और सर्विस का महापर्व बन गया है।
Apurva Jayachandran is once again live with us. Apurva, we saw the Prime Minister, the Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan were also present over there. We saw Aishwarya Rai and Sachin Tendulkar. Commemorative stamps have been released. How important is this event for Andhra Pradesh?
Well, in fact, Pramod, if we can see this, festivities hold utmost importance because remember, it's the centenary celebrations of Puttaparthi Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and not only that, the Prime Minister Modi has arrived here in Puttaparthi in Anantapur, where he has gone ahead and released commemorative stamps as well as coins. Not only that, we've also been able to understand that there has been a symbolic message that the Prime Minister has shared with the public addressing the gathering there as well. Earlier on, we saw how the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, had shared personal photographs with Puttaparthi Sri Sathya Sai Baba as well, talking about the kind of life and the magnanimity of Puttaparthi Sathya Sai Baba, saying that he has learned a lot from, Sai Baba, and that his teachings is what has been monumental for him as he goes on in his day-to-day life. That's what Mr. Modi has gone and spoken, and as much, his influence of, Sathya Sai Baba and the way of his living definitely inspires us all is what Mr. Modi has talked about. An iconic, event that is taking place here, centenary celebrations of Puttaparthi Sathya Sai Baba, and not only Mr. Modi but also several other VVIPs are also expected to arrive here for the darshan throughout this week as it carries on. Pramod.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Apurva. This is a very important development as the Prime Minister will be in Tamil Nadu at Coimbatore for taking part in a Southern Organic Farm Summit, and also more developments with politics are expected in this soil. And for more stories from the state of Karnataka, let's go to Nagarjun Dwaraknath.
Breaking news coming in from Karnataka. Congress 7-time MLA NY Gopal Krishna from the Monakkal-Muru constituency has threatened the Congress party in terms of the cabinet reshuffle. In a statement or a media interview that he has said that the Congress party will be facing troubled situation if they don't take him in the cabinet expansion and make him a minister. NY Gopal Krishna was earlier in the BJP and now in the Congress and has been a Congress MLA since the 90s and a senior Congress MLA from the Chitradurga district as well. And now he has gone ahead and threatened the Congress party, saying if they don't induct him in the next cabinet expansion, the Congress party would be in trouble and things would not be okay, is what the statement from NY Gopal Krishna, a senior legislator from the Congress party, is now saying at this point of time. Listening to all the reactions coming in on the story.
ಏಳು ಸಾರಿ ಗೆದ್ದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹೆಂಗಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಅದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು.
I personally feel we are not eligible to comment about all these things in public.
Even he said he became a 7-time MLA.
You need to ask him.
Senior Congress person.
We are all well wishers of him. You need to ask him then.
देखिए, जो NY गोपाल कृष्ण ने बात की है वो कांग्रेस पार्टी का अंदरूनी मामला है, उसमें दखल अंदाज देने के लिए हमारा तो मन नहीं है, तो ज़्यादा भी बात नहीं कर सकते हम लोग का, लेकिन वो कांग्रेस पार्टी का इंटरनल प्रॉब्लम है. लेकिन ऐसा लग रहा है जो प्रिंट मीडिया एज वेल एज इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया में जो बात अभी आ रहा है बाहर आ रहा है, उसे देखते हुए तो लग रहा है कांग्रेस पार्टी में बहुत बड़ा दरार तो आने वाला, ऐसा तो लग रहा है. CM पोस्ट एज वेल एज मिनिस्टर पोस्ट के लिए बहुत बड़ा कंपटीशन भी लग रहा है. देखेंगे आने वाला दिन में क्या होता है, लेकिन इतना तो मालूम है नवंबर में एक बड़ा क्रांति कांग्रेस पार्टी में अंदर होने वाला था, शायद वो चालू हो चुका है. देखेंगे आने वाला है.
Joining me right now is Sagai Raj from Bengaluru. Sagai, what does Gopal Krishna's statement mean? What does it mean that the party would be in trouble if they don't take me into the cabinet? And is the cabinet expansion really happening before the December assembly session?
So if you notice that he's a 7-time MLA from Chitradurga, NY Gopal Krishna went on to say that a senior leader like him, senior MLA like him has been ignored time and again and without giving any kind of cabinet berth. And as the talks begin on the cabinet berth, now he says that the party will face repercussion if he is not being made as a minister, if at all, if there is a cabinet reshuffle which happens in the state. And to your question that in all possibilities it might not happen before December 8th when the winter session is going to begin in Belagavi. And what you also get to learn is probably post Sankranti there might be talks of cabinet reshuffle. As of now, the High Command has not given a green signal to Karnataka Chief Minister.
Thank you, Sagai, for bringing us all the latest updates, and we'll be tracking this closely. Each day passing by, Karnataka Congress seems to be facing more troubles, and now legislators are speaking against the party as well. And up next is Andhra Pradesh stories, and Apurva Jayachandran will be taking you through all the headlines from the Andhra Pradesh.
From the state of Andhra Pradesh, there is continuous operations that are going on, searches that are underway in across various parts of Andhra Pradesh, right from Rampachodavaram, Konasima, Guntur to Vijayawada. Security special ops have been conducting raids in across various locations in secluded areas as well as in the internal part of the cities here in Andhra Pradesh ahead of Union Home Minister Amit Shah's Naxal Mukt Bharat. In fact, we had also seen just yesterday how one of the top Maoists there, Madhvi Hidma, had been neutralized by our special forces, and yet again earlier this morning we saw operations continuing on in across various locations. As a part of this, Andhra Pradesh ADG has already confirmed that over 50 Maoists and extremists have been neutralized so far in the operations in the last 24 hours, including that of Hidma as well as an IED specialist, one of the top commanders there, Metturu Jogarao. In fact, a few more details about Jogarao. He has also been nicknamed as the top IED specialist for the Maoists who had had been known for and his allies as Tech Shankar, who had been also known for his organization, for his skills in assembling IED devices as well. Jogarao is also among the 7 who have been neutralized by the special forces earlier this morning, and we are getting to learn that operations will continue on as a part of the Naxal Mukt Bharat operations that has been initiated in across Andhra Pradesh. Listening to what the additional DG has to say on this.
I'll say this is one of the biggest specific int-based, very smooth execution from the field officers in the history of AP Police and its professionalism. We did it, and will continue to strive that AP becomes a Maoist free state.
Well, the AP police have been on a tight whip right now, cracking down on over 50 Maoists in the last 24 hours. But that's all from the state of Andhra Pradesh. Let's move on to Enda Kerala. My colleague Shibi brings you the details.
Well, amid major rush reported at the Sabarimala temple, the Sabarimala temple administration, the Travancore Devasam Board, has brought in few measures to control the crowd. Most importantly, the spot booking for the day has been limited to 20,000. The queue complexes that's been set up along the route out to Sabarimala will be made more functional. Yesterday, the Travancore Devasam Board President K. Jayakumar said that many of the devotees do not know about the queue complexes and ensured that nobody should be worried about being left out in the queue if they rest in the queue complexes. So the queue complexes will be made more functional. There was a major complaint from the devotees side that drinking water is not being made available to the devotees who have been standing in the queue for more than 4-5 hours. So all of that will be provided. More and more staff will be deployed to ensure that these facilities are reaching the devotees who are coming from various parts of the country. Now, yesterday, the Sabarimala temple witnessed unprecedented rush. The political parties in the state, the opposition parties, both the Congress and the BJP, came down heavily on the state government as well as the Devasam Board, saying that both of them were very busy in looting the temple, that they forgot to prepare for the most important pilgrimage season at the temple. Meanwhile, the Kerala High Court has also come down heavily on the administration as well as the state government, saying that the preparations should have begun more than 6 months ago. It also said that if the crowd is not controlled properly, then there could be major disaster and that should be avoided. It has sought an explanation from both the government as well as the Travancore Devasam Board, and that reply should be filed on Friday. Listen to the reactions.
ശബരിമല തീർത്ഥാടകരോട് കടുത്ത ക്രൂരതയും അവഗണനയുമാണ് ഈ ഗവൺമെന്റ് നടത്തുന്നത്. 6-7 മണിക്കൂർ ഇപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ക്യൂവിലാണ് അയ്യപ്പ ഭക്തന്മാർ. ഒരിടത്തും കുടിക്കാൻ ശുദ്ധജലമില്ല. കൊച്ചുകുട്ടികളും പ്രായമായവരുമെല്ലാം കുടിവെള്ളം കിട്ടാതെ വാവിട്ട് നിലവിളിക്കുന്ന ദൃശ്യങ്ങളാണ് ശബരിമലയിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. പമ്പയിലും സന്നിധാനത്തും ഒരുക്കങ്ങളൊന്നും പൂർത്തിയായിട്ടില്ല. പമ്പയിൽ വിരിവെക്കാൻ സൗകര്യമില്ല, തർപ്പണത്തിനുള്ള സൗകര്യമില്ല, പമ്പാതടം ആകെ മലിനമായി കിടക്കുന്നു.
പമ്പയിൽ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആളുകൾക്ക് ഒരു നിശ്ചിത സമയത്തിനുള്ളിൽ കുറച്ചു നേരമൊക്കെ ആളുകൾ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. 3-4-5 മണിക്കൂർ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വരാത്ത രീതിയിൽ പമ്പയിൽ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സുഗമമായിട്ട് കയറി. ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് പമ്പയിലേക്കുള്ള എൻട്രി ആണ് റെസ്ട്രിക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. അത് നിലയ്ക്കലിൽ നിർത്തണം. നിലയ്ക്കൽ ആളുകൾക്ക് ഇരിക്കുന്നതിന് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടില്ല. ഈ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഒരു പ്രശ്നം ഒന്ന് കൈകാര്യം ചെയ്താൽ നമുക്ക് നിയന്ത്രണാധീനമാവും എന്നാണ് ഞാൻ വിചാരിക്കുന്നത്.
Well, in 2023, the Sabarimala temple had witnessed unprecedented rush, with major criticism being directed at the state government for the crowd mismanagement that took place back in 2023. The Devasam Board and the state government said that this will not repeat, and in the coming days it will be ensured that devotees will get to have darshan in the stipulated time itself. That's all we have from the Kerala segment. Over to my colleague Nagarjun.
Thank you, Shabi. With that, we come to the end of today's episode of So South, and thanking all my colleagues Sagai, Anaga, Pramod, Shibi and Apurva. We'll see you once again at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and once again capturing the news from the South. Until then, keep watching India Today.